Yo, just Calvin. I'm in the building. Good time. See how thirsty niggas is to wear hoodies? It was just hot. Everybody wrist covered on the damn homies.
81 with some wind.
On the right. Just Calvin, a.k.a. Hashi Sinju, a.k.a. what is it? But it's just Calvin, a.k.a. the big Hashi Robert from the Sinju,
OG. Y'all just call him OG.
Heavy in the streets.
School.
You know what I'm saying? School.
You know what I mean?
From back then. You know what I'm saying? 1900 gang. You know what I'm saying? Late 1900 gang.
4 7 years ago.
To my left, my immediate left, we got my white confidant. He wearing his skin today. My dog, what we gave you? Because I like saying Aaron Cherry. Like that shit. It's like, nah, because nigga, I'm Aaron Cherry. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I love, we got Aaron Cherry, a.k.a. AWOP.
I love bitches that let me use their apartment. I'm a hobosexual.
That nigga preaching. That's fucking bars right there.
You know, Don DeMarco.
I support the homosexual.
Don DeMarco. That's what that deserves.
That's been me before. I've been a homosexual before.
We've all been homosexual.
Absolutely, 100%.
We've all been homosexual. You've ever been a homosexual? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That happened before. To my right, my man's motherfucking Aaron Cherry, a.k.a. AWOP, a.k.a. the White Sharif.
Yes, sir.
To my motherfucking immediate right, we got my brother, the actual fifth member of Playthe5ive, Play the Fifth.
Yo.
He was originally on the 48th episode, but it was because of this. Matter of fact, get this dumb shit off of the screen. I'm gonna get. Yeah,
not dumb shit to him, boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My bad, brother.
Not living down by that shit, boy.
Uriah, a.k.a. Rara 314, a.k.a.
The Jack Daniel.
Say it, yeah.
I ain't saying it. I ain't saying it.
Jack Daniel Poppy.
Don't put that voice on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't put that fucking voice on.
Put the R&B voice on.
KRB 105 voice on.
Smooth jazz.
I need you to hear that shit. I need you to hear that shit.
7 o'clock on the dot.
On the damn
my
home.
drop top.
Then to my motherfucking far right,
Sir, gang shit, man.
On the
Gang
alt-right.
shit.
Pastor Earl,
Yes, sir.
EWOP,
Gang shit.
is status is tatted.
Gang shit is stamped, nigga. It's stamped.
Yeah, there it is. It's stamped.
It's stamped, nigga. Gang shit, man.
That nigga is the only one in here with his name that he made up on someone. Yeah, Pastor Earl, a.k.a. EWOP, a.k.a. Gorilla E, a.k.a. Big CTE, a.k.a.
No, that's you, nigga. We all got CTE.
Yeah,
We all got CTE.
I'm from Florida.
Nah, we all got
I
CTE.
don't know that shit.
You do anything irrational, you showing the signs, so you gotta have CTE. That's how Balvin think, you know. So.
Because I'm stupid.
Nah, that's what you said, bro.
Look,
But you ain't gonna say it.
on
But
camera.
he don't want to talk about it on camera though. No, you don't want to talk about it on camera. You don't want to talk about it. I'm quoting you.
Sure the fuck no. You're right.
You gonna sound crazy if you talk about it on camera.
No,
I'm
we
gonna
actually-
sound
You gonna
nuts.
sound fucking crazy.
Me. Yep.
You gonna sound wild.
What we get? What
75 examples.
we jumping off with, man? We gotta talk about how rappers lie.
No. Have y'all ever talked to yourself about some pussy?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
I have.
Talked out.
Once I, you know what I'm saying? What they say, ain't no going back, nigga. Once you lock in on the mission, you complete the mission, and then you know what I mean, abort first. You know what I'm saying? So once I say I'm going on that mission, then you know what I mean, I'm gonna complete my objective.
So you don't think you ever talked to yourself about some pussy?
No.
Only time I talk my way out of pussy is in money talk.
You ever talked to yourself about some pussy?
Not with my words.
Oh, you did something? What'd you do? I would love for you to tell us.
No, you just like get caught in some shit. It's just
Uh,
not recently, but like yeah, no.
So what you mean talk yourself out some pussy? Like
Like
you
finest.
don't really want to do it on some shit?
Nah, like, all right. She was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you some pussy, and then you said something. She was like,
Oh, like
yeah,
I talk myself out
yeah,
some
like
Yeah.
you talked yourself
Some
literally
silly
out of
ass
the
shit.
Oh yeah, I've done that. I've done that for sure. Oh
What if
yeah,
you-
being too honest. Being too honest.
What you say? Do it.
Bro, I was talking to a bitch and we was talking about fucking or whatever. But I was like, shit, I get bitches, so I ain't really pressed about no pussy. You know what I mean? If it happened, it happened. But shit, I get active, so it ain't no biggie. And
she was like,
but I was being honest. I'm thinking you know what I mean? I could kick it with shorty. I'm thinking I could, you know what I'm saying? But,
bitch, he get around.
You get bitches. Right. That's what she said. You get bitches. So
what is that? What is that weird shit that people attach themselves to?
They like niggas who get bitches though. They don't want no nigga who don't get bitches.
But they don't want you to tell them that you get bitches.
Correct.
They just want to feel like you get bitches.
It's
more so
they just want to feel like
you can't really explain it, fam.
It's that same shit you were talking about last week about like, oh, if your girl slid in somebody DM and that man said, "What are you doing here, bitch?" And you feel away because it's like, nah, like you gotta at least. It's a little like different because in like the day-to-day world, like you just want somebody who is like who wants to be attained or somebody who is inherently desirable.
I feel like it
just looks different.
It comes with
men
like
versus women.
Cause I don't know if y'all know, but I'm a big believer in like the universe and karma and all that shit. Like I believe in for every up there's a down, left there's a right, good there's a bad. So I feel like that's just one of the things
peanut butter is a jelly. Right. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry.
I feel like that's one of the things where it just come with it. Like
for every sex tape that leaks, a single drops 12 hours later.
Right.
Coochie.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, bro, I just feel like that's one of the necessary evils of the game.
You know what be fucking me up with you, bro? You say some profound shit, then you say some shit.
They don't call me Pastor Earl for nothing.
You say some shit.
I was just like, preach.
You would say some shit. Listen, you would say some shit profound, and then you'll be like, bitch can't snore. If I can hear a bitch snoring 5 feet away, I kill her.
No, because I think when you feel emotions and you feel the need to like
blasphemous.
What is that?
Say that shit and you feel the need to like express yourself in any way, that's okay with me, fam. It's just like
I ain't gonna hear this shit.
I'm not here to pontificate. What the fuck does pontificate?
Hey, that's what I was trying to say. Pontificate.
Yeah, man, just Google that shit. Y'all know what the fuck I'm saying.
You know what the fuck I was trying to say,
bro. What I was saying was, you know what I mean? That's one of the necessary evils of like, like the dream job you want. Yeah. But you don't think about the cons that come with the dream job. You know what I mean?
Again.
Like you want to be in the NBA, but you got to practice every day, 6 a.m.
Them workouts ain't the same regular workouts.
Yeah. You on the clock. Even when you on vacation, you still got to eat right. Like,
profound.
Yeah, man, it's one of those things.
Again, profound. I mean, like, this nigga say some shit sometimes, dog.
You hear me?
J. Cole got his get back finally.
What?
How so?
J. Cole lost his last couple of times on verses with Aubrey.
What you talking about?
In the morning in Jodeci freestyle.
Jodeci back?
Cole got his ass beat. It wasn't even fair because Drake had 2 crazy verses.
Yeah,
26 on my 3rd GQ cover. He had two verses and he went nuts. And J. Cole talking about, fuck you, ain't got no condoms. You know what I'm saying? He was playing.
And what's the other one?
In the morning. Can I hit it in the morning?
Nah, I don't think he watched J. Cole on that. I like J. Cole shit. J. Cole was on the hook, right?
J. Cole. That was J. Cole's verse. I mean, that was J. Cole's song.
Yeah.
And Drake had a verse on it. Baby, you summertime fine. No, you wintertime cold. I'm trying to see you sip all on that dinner wine slow.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make them goosebumps on your inner thigh show.
I feel you, but I don't know. Even if we going by that, if you think Drake won that one, then I feel like you should say Drake won this one too.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's nothing that Drake could do with this one.
I'm gonna get that.
Cole whooped his ass.
But Drake said some shit though.
Cool.
He did.
And he didn't whoop his ass, fam.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't, bro.
You got it. If you don't feel
Christine, Claudine, Charlene, Pauline. Pauline. Well, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm sorry.
I still want to give me a song with YB. Can't trust everything that you saw on IG.
The only part, Earl, let me highlight. Let me highlight.
Don't do
You
bro.
said that right on time.
I was going to say some more shit, bro.
But
saw on IG.
But all right, then we go overboard because we all jumped the gun.
You said abort?
We all jumped the gun with that like he dissed young boy shit. No, actually, I didn't jump the gun. I said Where the fuck did he diss Young Boy at?
I never saw he dissed Young Boy. I never thought he.
But
dissed
did
Young
we
Boy.
talk? Did we talk about that on the podcast?
No,
Or did
you
we talk-
brought that up in the group chat.
Okay,
But I didn't think it was a diss.
Me neither. And that's what he. Okay,
I think
so
we
y'all
all
was-
agreed.
So
it was
these niggas.
it was the Rihanna thing.
So
that we
people
talked
would-
about diss wise. Diss we talked about Rihanna.
No,
but
I'm
the
talking
YB
about-
shit. We talked about.
No, I'm talking about when he did the Cole verse on Yachty shit. Oh, it's on the full pod.
I know what you're
It's
saying.
on the full pod in the audio.
Oh, you talking about that shit? Okay.
Yeah, and
yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. When he got on the Yachty verse, they were saying, "Oh, this was him replying to NBA YoungBoy."
I think we agreed that it was a reply, but it wasn't like a diss. Like
I didn't think it was
I
a
didn't-
diss.
It
I
wasn't
didn't
like.
even think a reply. I
There's
just
a
thought
difference
response
between
to
like
it.
that and like in 2 years you're gonna be on Love and Hip Hop. Like
Because
those
if
are
this
two
no,
separate.
because if this was the
Those are two
yeah,
separate things.
Yeah, okay. Because he is talking
Yeah, I was gonna say clearing that
nuts
up.
in this
Yeah.
shit, dog.
Yeah.
That nigga on Drake's song and said, "Yeah, man, they talk about us three, but I'm better than y'all."
Yeah, facts.
How can you give him anything? You can't. Now, that shit Drake did, that nigga, I love what Drake did on this bitch.
Come on, bro.
I love what Drake did on here.
On this song or on this album?
On this song.
Okay.
This nigga lost
That's
it.
why I'm saying. How you say
I
you got
had
washed?
the most fun in my life listening to when that nigga's. I'm in the car. Claudine.
Oh,
Nigga,
God.
I turned it to Bobby.
I say, damn.
I turned it to Bobby Smurler and Hot
And he
Nigga.
said, I searched one name and then came up with 20 teams.
Claudine, Sardine. Boy, I'm in the car. My body did it, nigga. I ain't even
Start
do
dancing.
it. So I'm like, wait, what the? Let's get to it. But no, that's what I'm saying. What he did wasn't. I don't consider that rap. You know what I'm saying? Like J. Cole
But
is
that's
like
rapping for Drake.
But no,
Drake is not just like, he can hit you with the lyrics, but Drake gonna find like pockets. He gonna find flows.
For sure.
He gonna find like
for sure. But
little
that's-
beats
but,
to
okay,
flip and shit
okay,
like that.
But you the nigga that
he said he switched flows like he switched time zones.
Copy, but you the nigga that argue that performance is a dumbass thing to have in battle rap, right?
I never said that. I said rapping wins.
Rapping wins.
In battle rap.
Copy.
In battle rap.
Copy.
Rapping clearly doesn't win in hip hop, nigga.
No, cool, for sure. No, I'm
Clearly.
not. No, but I'm talking about when we talk. That's what I'm talking about here. Rap. What this nigga saying versus what this nigga saying. It's what he's saying versus how he's saying it. That's the difference. What J. Cole's saying is way more potent than how Drake's saying it, except for at that part. And go ahead, say it then, bitch. What? Huh? Yeah.
They saying the same shit though.
I think this is the most
They both
complete
talking about the
song on
same
the album
shit.
for this reason. I think because Drake has if you want to call it performance, if you want to call it pockets, like whatever you want to call, that is peak Drake entertainment value. Is the like
Yes.
Justine,
That was-
Claudine,
Yeah.
Sardine. That shit is great, and that shit
name
is
of this pod
entertaining.
is Claudine Sardine.
Claudine, Sardines. But like again, Cole went up there and rapped his ass off, talked about like the GOAT status,
but when
the
you
big
think
three,
about it-
all that other shit,
Facts.
like that has
Tell me,
every
is this a
box that you check.
is that a
off,
slight
Paul.
on Cole? Cause like
No,
if I say
not on a feature.
if I told you listen, hear me out though.
Go ahead.
What if I told you that's all Cole can do though?
On a
That's all he
feature?
can do. No, just period though. Like he can out rap him. Like that's it though.
I
That's
wouldn't call.
all he wanting to do.
But does that make it better?
Is there a
If
J.
I'm
Cole feature?
okay.
Because when we do this with Rum Nitty, you don't agree with me.
Yes, the fuck I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I agree with you that's amazing that he's the greatest at that, but that's not all you need. You need more than Steph Curry can't beat Jordan one-on-one. Steph Curry can't beat LeBron one-on-one, right?
Okay.
Because he's a fucking shooter.
Um,
that shot is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? But if we go into 7 games, you gonna need more than just shooting.
Can I answer your question, though?
But hold up. But on the 3-point shooting contest, which this what I thought this was gonna be. Granted, I thought that because it's J. Cole and Drake.
But it's Drake though. When does Drake don't do that? Like
He
Drake
did
gonna
it-
give you pockets.
He did it. He did it on the first couple of times that they rapped on the same songs.
There
bro.
are plenty of
He was
examples.
rapping, bro. There are literally.
Was he rap? He wasn't rapping on In the Morning.
Yes,
that was
he was.
That was some
He
lady
was-
shit.
he
That was
was-
talking to the hoes.
He was
He was talking to
them
the
bitches.
hoes.
Baby, you wintertime cold.
He wasn't rapping.
I'm trying to
He
make
wasn't
that
rapping. With J.
tattoo
Cole,
on your inner thigh
you can't
show.
compare what Drake did on In the Morning to what J. Cole did on this.
I could do it on.
That's not.
I could do it with
if
Jodeci
both-
Freestyle.
You can't
Jodeci
say
Freestyle.
both of those are
Jodeci
rapping.
Freestyle. Jodeci Freestyle. The only other reference to them two rapping together is Jodeci Freestyle, where them niggas was rapping.
Which was also that shit was like 6-7 years ago though.
For sure, I'm telling you that you said when.
So you saying it should be the same?
No, what I'm saying is, I think you think when you hear shit that go against your point, you think
I'm
I'm
not.
going against your point. I'm not.
You did.
I'm saying that Drake is good for what he did, but J. Cole, for what I wanted to hear.
No, but I'm saying, why was
Did
you
better.
expecting a shootout on a Drake album in 2023?
Because it was on there with J. Cole.
But it's a Drake song.
J. Cole
in
ain't been playing with
It's
nobody.
Drake.
J. Cole ain't been playing with nobody, and he been dog.
And Drake been doing this for the last 3 years. Since COVID, Drake ain't been like, he probably give you 1 or 2 songs where
That's
he
a
rapping.
fact. That nigga have
Yeah.
gone
Like
left
this,
foot
like
slide.
since Dark Lane, them, even Scorpion, you would say he was.
And that's my thing.
giving-
Listen,
he wasn't really rapping
listen,
on Scorpion.
Listen, and that's fine.
How come?
I want
That's
to
what
hear.
I'm saying. So why was you expecting that? Like
I
got what I expected from Drake. Like
And he-
something new.
and it was-
he gonna introduce you to a new flow,
and it
a
was
new.
fun.
But that doesn't
Like,
that
that's
doesn't
what I
that
expect
doesn't
from
go
Drake.
against Cole's point though, or that doesn't. You don't have to deduct points from Cole just for Cole showing up on a feature and rapping more than usual, because there are plenty of like Cole features where he raps, but he's not rapping just to rap or just to rap better than the person who he's on the song with. That No Sleep shit with Janet Jackson, that was like that added to what Janet was singing about. Cole has never sung or like sang to the hoes or done like R&B shit, but like he can rap in a way that's not like lyrical miracle and still go with the flow of the song. He's been doing that more recently because it worked, like what he said last pod, it worked with the 21 Savage formula. Like, you have a rapper that's not known for rapping, they bring J. Cole in, they do their thing, and then J. Cole just...
My bad.
Listen, man.
I'm sorry,
J.
bro.
Cole just,
There you go.
J. Cole just raps his ass off, and that formula's been working for the last couple
And I'm
years.
not saying
But
I'm
J. Cole
not
has-
really deducting it from J. Cole. It's just
Right.
a deduction if we talking comparing the two. It's like when we talk about Jordan, like, and Jordan and LeBron, it's like, nah, we don't hurt LeBron when we talking about that he lost so many finals in general, it don't hurt him. But when we compare you to Jordan, that does hurt you.
That goes
Because we're
more-
comparing you to Jordan.
I think-
And Jordan
Okay.
never
No,
lost.
no,
So
no,
that's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
this a
It
better
don't hurt
Wait,
J.
wait,
Cole.
wait. I
But
think
if we comparing him to
for sure.
Drake, then I think it does hurt him.
This is
I
the
think,
this
I think that's more of a plus in Drake's favor than it is a minus in J. Cole's.
Can I try it
Yeah.
better? Can I try it?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Can
I would
try
agree
it
with
better?
that. I would agree with
Can I
that.
try it better? Damian Lillard, I feel like J. Cole is Damian Lillard for real. But
That's a disrespect to J. Cole.
hear me out.
I agree.
Hear me out. Because J. Cole, in this song, in this instance, J. Cole dropped 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
He dropped 50 on an album that's probably going to outsell his album.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? J. Cole he dropped 50 points, but Drake won in this situation.
In
like, you on my
sales
shit.
and
That's my point.
But they
stuff,
both
yeah.
win, though.
Huh?
They both
That's what
win.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I
J.
don't
Cole got
think-
No,
to
but you
show
said
his-
Drake won.
Drake
in
won the
sales.
in that part of the game.
I guess.
I'm going to be the biggest nigga. This is your biggest feature this year, J. Cole.
I think the
That's-
Yachty feature was bigger than this, honestly.
I think Yachty's
Y'all
feature
think-
was larger as well.
Y'all
Pause.
think?
People was talking about J. Cole verse on the Yachty shit more than
Well,
they was
you
talking
know
about
what?
J. Cole
You know
verse on the
what?
Drake
You
shit.
know what?
They was talking about Drake
You know
album.
what?
That was a
You know
single,
what?
though, too.
You know what? I take
No,
that
he
out.
dropped the whole four-piece.
No, that was the same.
It was a single first, and then he dropped the four-piece.
He put that in that pack. That pack was
It was
the
a
same
day
shit.
apart.
The
That-
name of
it
the
was a day
four-piece
apart.
is Secret Recipe.
He changed
Right.
it literally, bro. The Holster song "Strike" is on.
Yeah,
that.
he put that on there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. Oh, it was the other two songs was the same. They was the same songs from the original, whatever the fuck it was, because it wasn't the Secret Recipe.
Now, to be fair to Drake, that Yachty did that on purpose, and thus that verse got more traction because he kind of
Catapulted it.
molded the EP to kind of fit around that particular song and that particular feature. This song could have been off For All the Dogs, and For All the Dogs would have still dropped. I guess if that makes sense.
I agree with you.
I'm wrong about the Drake winning shit. What I meant, I be using the wrong words when I be saying shit, and I think I need to start reading more. But what I mean is, you're right. Drake gave me fun. I had so much fun. This was the most fun I had on this album.
The same Drake that gave you Too Sexy last year.
Exactly. That's what.
That's what I'm
Listen,
saying,
man.
like-
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I was like, "Holy shit, this is fun."
Yeah.
But Drake can rap also.
Yes.
I know he can
Which he
rap.
also showed you on the
And
album.
but no,
Yes.
this is what I'm saying. He can out rap him. I know he can because he did it.
He pick and choose when
J.
he
Cole
want
right
to.
now? I don't
And
know.
that's what I wanted.
He
I
pick
don't
and
know.
choose
And that's
when
what
he
I
want to.
wanted.
I don't know.
That's what I wanted. I wanted that.
But Drake just not in that space right now.
He
fam.
can't do it.
The nigga owned a 747, bro.
He
That
can't
was
do
funny
it.
as fuck.
Yeah, he
Like,
can't do
bro.
it. He can't do it. He can't do it.
He can't, fam.
He
This-
can't. He can't, and I gotta admit it. And it's killing me as a nigga who used to shit on J. Cole fans. As a nigga who used
No,
to
you can still shit on
J.
J. Cole fans.
No, I'm not, because J. Cole is doing exactly what J. Cole is aging gracefully in rap.
But that's despite the fan base.
He is aging gracefully in rap. He is like not too.
Okay, so I was on my way to Freebirds.
Yeah.
And we were. Y'all ain't got no ketchup. And this like rollout for all the dogs had just been announced, and Earl sends the For All the Dogs poster in the chat, and he goes, "Sounds like my type of album," which is valid. Like the title For All the Dogs, blah blah blah. And I said directly, I was like, "It better be like some real like shit, as opposed to like the light skin shit he normally does." No offense to anybody.
Rara.
He still was on his light skin shit.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Some of it, you know, he can still rap. He did his thing, but broken pinky promises.
He was singing too.
Fucked up my Bahamas trip. I had frequent flyer miles, bitch.
Bro.
Like, come on, man. Like,
You know, Drake gotta give you a little something of everything.
that
still wanna
they
sing
did a
on
breakdown of it. They did like lyrically speaking, 71.5% of the words in this album were
You a
relating
numbers
to
guy.
a woman. You a numbers guy. For sure. But 72% of that was relating to women.
This guy?
That's some
Legally gamble.
some light skinned shit.
Legally, you
What?
legally gamble.
Allegedly.
What's the over under?
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. You're right.
You legally gamble.
What's
Like,
the over
as a-
under on bars about hoes?
Bro, no, that's bars about hoes. That's
all
some
this was
bullshit.
about.
That's some bullshit.
That's not what this whole shit was about.
The album?
Yes. All this shit was about hoes.
Oh, it's about hoes.
It's an
but it
hour and
wasn't-
25
But
minutes.
it wasn't about like
Not being a
it
dog.
wasn't no lovey dovey. When he talked about the bitch note, that shit was. I love that shit when he said, "Thank you for calling Mercedes." Like that shit was funny as hell, bro. And then when he said he spent his last check on the car and you brought that bitch to me, he was talking that shit on his album, fam.
Yeah.
He was talking that shit, bro.
I'm not lying. He's not lying.
He was talking that
He
dog
sound like
shit.
a scorned nigga. He sounded like a scorned nigga. Absolutely.
Yeah, he was
talking
talking
that
that
shit.
Absolutely.
He sounded like a petty nigga.
He sounded hurt.
Bro, he had a
Always
song.
petty.
Bro, he
When
had a
he's
song
like, we
called
cannot-
"What Would Pluto
What's another
Do?"
word for hurt?
Huh?
What's another word for hurt?
What?
Emotional.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm just
Drake
saying.
been that nigga,
And he
bro.
sound-
I know.
Absolutely.
This shit
I'm
is
just saying, but
wild.
that's not. I'm not okay.
And he
I'm not
said,
saying.
"Wait,
I'm not. No,
the
hold
fact
on.
that he
Wait,
thirty
wait,
is
Wait.
insane.
I'm not sitting here saying that like rapping about your feelings on an album makes the album bad.
No.
What I'm saying is that like there's a big difference between being a dog and then like
being a
fuck
fucking
you, bitch.
sad puppy.
Like, yeah,
That
nah.
nigga's a sad
nah,
puppy.
like this, like
Ah,
this,
he wasn't a fucking
for all the dogs would
full-blown
not have worked out in the
100%
Michael Vick
pit
animal
bull.
shelter, bro. Like it's not gonna go off
He
like
was
that.
He was like a Labrador retriever.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah,
he was like a golden
Golden
retriever.
retriever.
Some shit, you know what I mean?
Not a pit bull. Shit.
He ain't no. He was an Air Bud type. man.
For all the
You know
Scooby,
what I'm saying?
For
What
all-
the fuck? What
Nigga
kind
was
of
a
dog-
nigga was a
Bro, for niggas
for
to
all the
think-
Scooby snacks.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
niggas
nah.
to expect Drake
was
to
a-
be like a street nigga. Like,
Nah.
no, I'm not gonna lie though. He got very gangster. He got Benjamin Button.
bro. That nigga
syndrome
said
and
I
shit.
didn't turn gangster till recently.
Yeah.
That shit was funny, bro.
He fucked me
Bro,
up with
Drake
that.
just be fucking saying.
Nigga said I just turned gangster
He
like,
just,
not too long ago.
Bro, he just be saying some crazy. Bro, Drake is fucking. I was thoroughly. A lot of this shit mid. A lot of this shit mid.
The album?
Yes. It's an
That's
hour 25
crazy.
minutes.
I
A lot of
disagree.
this shit mid.
I disagree
If
100%.
he cut.
Wait. What do you compare? You comparing it to Drake, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
I'll
do that.
compare it to Indigo.
I
if
don't
you
do
want.
it.
You
I
compare niggas
I
to-
compare music to music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To this is a top 5 album this year.
No, you got. Wait, hold up. Where you hold this at? Cause you a Drake nigga.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this album? Cause you Travis and Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Travis was
No,
here.
you
the
Travis.
last time. Yeah, you was Travis.
Then-
then Drake.
No, I was Drake before Travis.
But Travis was here the last time. Did you go back to that album? Do you go back to that album a lot?
You don't got an owl tatted on you.
Do you? You do though. He do.
You got an owl?
You got
You're
the
an
OVO on
asshole.
you somehow.
No, you don't have the owl.
I don't have
Yeah,
that.
so he's Travis first. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, you
OVO
Travis
shit.
Are you
first.
serious?
Bro,
Travis
I'm
first.
looking at it.
That was because of bet.
Nah,
TJ
TJ already called bullshit on that.
Already
It was
did.
a
TJ
bet.
already said
It was
that
a bet.
bullshit.
It was a bet.
TJ said you wanted it. You asked for it.
Yeah, you.
I'm gonna listen to Drake before Travis.
He said you wanted it right here.
And then wait, hold up. Travis is number one. And did you go back to that album? And do you like it still?
Yeah, I still listen to it.
I
Not
never
as,
went
not
back
as
to
much
it.
as what I thought I was gonna listen to it when I first heard it. I was like, yeah.
That shit ass. But okay, so what you think about this one?
This album was probably like
Where you put it in? I only compare Drake to Drake. I finally accepted
It's
that.
unfair.
What?
It's unfair.
He gonna do the.
What do we compare Brian to?
Earl.
You not the Miami Heat, Brian.
Earl. He gonna do the.
Wayne, you not no ceilings, Wayne. Like that's unfair.
Because he literally can't play them games no more, nigga. The songs is the songs forever. Are you kidding me?
Wait, what?
The songs is the songs forever. His body didn't change. That song didn't get younger.
What?
It only you get what I'm saying?
You said what?
The songs is them songs for Earl. You can't say LeBron ain't better than Miami Brian. First of all, yes, the fuck they do.
You definitely
Yes,
say
they
that.
do. They do that shit
And it's
all the
unfair.
time.
That's
Huh?
my
That's
point.
not
And it's
unfair.
unfair.
To a young LeBron or some shit because he's
It's
he
unfair to
doing
Brian
better.
now.
What
He's
is it?
not as good as.
I think
as
it's
he was.
more unfair to athletes because it's like aging and
Yeah.
your body
You
getting
can't
older.
age musically.
Music ages though.
You can age musically. The
Yeah, but
sound,
that-
music. You the nigga who just told me music changes every 4 years.
But in a
Yeah.
perfect, but
so
in a
nigga, you
perfect
can
world,
age musically.
yes, but
just
in
like
a,
in sports.
in a perfect world and in
You
like
think that's the
complete
same thing?
theory,
You think
Yes.
that shit is theory versus literal
In a-
physical?
in
ain't
a
no
perfect
50-year-old
world-
hot rappers.
Jay-Z dropped. He gon' if
Ain't no
Hov-
50-year-old
gonna
hot
talk about his
rappers.
father.
If
He
Hov-
gonna-
Ain't no 50-year-old
Let's
hot
talk
rappers.
about his
we
father.
close.
Ain't no
They
50-year-old hot
close.
rappers.
Drake
It's
is
close.
36.
It's close.
Bron is 37.
14 years. What?
Is it close?
You said what?
It's close. We've had them before.
If we name the top 10 rappers, none
We've
of them
had
are
them
over
before.
40.
We've had them
If
before.
we do the top 10 rappers, none
Ross
of them
was
over
the hottest
40.
nigga in the world at 38, bro. Ross was the
No,
hottest.
he wasn't. He wasn't the hottest nigga in the world.
Algernon Lanier Washington was 32 years old when we first heard Bust It Baby, nigga.
Was that Plies?
Yes,
Oh,
nigga.
okay,
Blige
all
was
right.
32 when we first heard of this nigga, bro.
Okay, you could get cold in your 30s, but at some point, as far as like your longevity in the game, like nigga,
Killer
5
Mike is
years,
45.
5 years, we can't at the same time be like
who are we going to compare
5
Drake
years
to?
is a career.
Who are we going to
5
compare
years-
Drake to?
Hold on.
How?
Hold on. Is 5 years a music career?
Yes.
Yes.
If you get 5 years in a music,
Yes.
that's a successful career.
Yes.
Yes.
So once you get 10 years, you've had two successful careers. Nigga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to say, oh yeah, he aged out, or that's not. You know
That's
I mean?
what niggas be saying. I think you be hearing niggas argue a point that you be trying to make, and you want to
No,
make it.
you said it's fair to do that though. I don't think it's fair.
It's not fair to say that his music was better at one point. You do that with Chief
No,
Keef.
I
you
agree.
said you comparing.
You do that
this
with Chief
Drake.
Keef.
You said you comparing this Drake to nothing was the same Drake. It ain't nothing was the same. So you feel like it was
It's
a lot of
different.
ass on
I
here.
said it's different.
Do you
I
know-
said,
You said it was
Okay,
a lot
wait,
of ass
wait,
on
wait,
because
here.
I don't like it.
wait,
That's
wait.
a separate fucking
Okay, wait.
point, nigga.
Let me.
It's
You
a
know,
difference
you know
between I
how
don't
it-
like it and
wait,
shit
wait,
being ass.
wait. With Tom Brady and with LeBron James, the only two athletes that I feel like in the sports world they compare primes, right? But these are the two athletes that say, "Oh, these are the two athletes that have had multiple primes." That just speaks to their GOAT status,
Facts.
right?
Yeah.
So what's wrong with doing that with Drake? That speaks to his GOAT status. You could have Nothing Was the Same
But
Drake.
we
You
do
can
that as a-
have Take Care Drake, and you can have
Who do you compare
this
him
We
to?
do
Drake.
that. We do that.
That's
as
multiple
a, We do
primes.
that as a plus with LeBron and Tom Brady.
It is a plus with Drake.
Because Tom Brady played asses last year.
Yes.
But we didn't hold that against him.
Correct.
That's my point. It only can be positive, is what I'm saying.
Drake is not going to not be Drake just because we don't like this album.
Me not liking this is separate from me loving Nothing Was the Same. It's not that I don't even. First of all, this shit just came out.
I don't
and
think you should compare him. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not. I only compare him to him. Who you compare?
You could
him to?
compare the last 2 years if you wanted to.
Who
I
you
don't even give a
compare-
fuck
no,
about
who-
Nothing Was
for
the
sure.
Same.
Who you?
I'm not mad at the last 2 years. but
Okay.
like-
Okay, and this
like,
was.
when we talk about some shit you did 10 years ago in your prime, like when you was at your absolute best in your
The
life.
shit with 21 was
I'm not
better
gonna be
than
like,
this.
nah, it's
Exactly.
not that.
The shit with
exactly.
21 is
Her
better than
loss
this.
was
That's
so
what I was
much
gonna
better.
say.
Her loss
than
was
this.
better than this.
I think her loss was so much
It
better.
was
than
was
this.
shorter.
better. I agree, it was
more
better.
concise.
Then what the fuck is the? What do you?
That's
what,
it.
You said it was a lot of mid on here. That's what you said.
To
Yes.
me, to me,
And an
Okay, I
hour and
disagree.
30
I don't agree with that.
In an
Like,
hour and 30 minutes.
Right,
How
but
many
then you
tracks
said-
is it? Like 23?
Yeah, it's like 23
Okay.
fucking
If you
records.
have 8 mid songs, that doesn't make the album trash.
It's
but like,
just- that's a lot
if you
of
take
fucking
those
album.
8,
It's
if
the
you take
numbers
his 8
game,
worst
bro.
songs out of
That's a great
23-track album,
It's a great fucking album. Once
people
you
would
take,
be calling it a classic.
Nah,
Whether
I
they
ain't
should.
gonna- I ain't gonna classic.
You
but,
wouldn't. People would.
But yeah, it'll be a niggas be like, her loss just so happened to not
I
miss.
feel like you can do that about every Drake album though.
No.
If you reading this too,
No.
if you're reading this too late, if you cut that down to like 11, 12 songs, that could be a classic album.
Okay. If
That's a fact. More Life
Sure.
could be a classic album. Facts. If you take some songs off
don't
that,
really
it could be a
feel More
classic.
Life.
Okay.
That's a fact. You can say that about a lot of Drake shit.
But the shit on here was way worse.
I don't think More Life had very many misses.
I disagree.
Huh?
I don't think More Life
More
had
Life
as many.
More Life had
misses.
some misses.
They had a few
Yeah,
misses, but I don't think
I
More
wasn't
Life
missing
had
one.
as
They
many
had
misses
some
as
bad
this one.
misses on More Life. What's going there? Me and my
Yes,
glow.
Glow.
I hated
Glow,
that
yeah.
fucking
I did
record,
not like
dog.
it. I
I
skipped
hated
that
that
shit.
fucking record. Oh.
So, out of all Drake albums, maybe specifically in the last couple of years, what is this? What is this? How do you compare this album to what other Drake
Yeah, to
album?
what? What are you comparing it to?
I would compare it to CLB.
I
think
compare it
it's
to her
similar.
loss.
I think,
It's her loss to me. This is her loss all over again.
but her loss
think
is
so.
This throwaways from both of them to me.
throwaways from her loss.
And Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah.
And that's what. And how
I
can?
feel like you could argue this in Certified Lover Boy.
And
I think it's
again,
more
because
Certified
it's
Lover
more
Boy.
because it's more like in terms of like the structure of it.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. But in terms of like the quality of music, that shit.
I would also say
So
quality of music.
CBL was lit.
But yeah, the songs that I liked off CLB, like TSU, Knife Talk, like all that shit, like all those songs I still go back to.
Pipe down.
Pipe Down. There are songs
my
like
favorite
that
song on
on
that
this album. Like, I would say I'm going to go back to the J. Cole record. I would say I'm going to go back to, I made fun of it, but I would say I'm going back to the Bahamas track. But there's also some misses on here. Like, I think Paint a Picasso was kind of a miss, not just because of Adonis rapping. Like, I thought that was a nice touch, but like I just didn't like the song.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot I was gonna. Nah, I was gonna have it. I was gonna call that nigga. I'll call that nigga later though. We'll call him after we get off, bro. You can like answer, let him know that we're gonna call him in a minute.
Yeah.
But
Hey, we gonna call you back in like.
matter of fact, nah, give me the phone. Tobias Jeffries, you're on the line with Playthe5ive.
Wagwan. Hey, real quick. Hey, Ewop.
Talk to me.
Hey, what you think about that ticket I just sent you, nigga?
To be honest with you, I take either CD Lamb or Tony Pollard out, cause I wouldn't just have them two in the same ticket. You know what I mean? Cause that's just two different
Yeah.
scripts. But I like the ticket overall. I just would put them two niggas in different tickets.
Who you a swap?
Wait, hold up. Wait. Wait, y'all talk about that via text. But look, wait, because that shit need to go on right now. Is this one of them this need to happen right now?
No. We got some time.
Nah, it's the last game. It's the last game.
So look, what do you think about the album? Give me a short breakdown.
I'm gonna keep it a book, bro. I only listen to like half of the album, but the half that I listen to, I fuck with. But it was some songs that I did skip because that shit just wasn't my vibe, wasn't my
Yeah,
style.
he had a couple gospel look.
Yeah, like a couple
holy
of that
songs
shit
I
wasn't my
wasn't
cup
really-
of tea. But you know, my favorite. Anybody over there know my favorite record was the J. Cole record.
Yeah.
We just got. We
I
just
feel
went
like
through that.
I
shit.
feel like him dissing Rihanna was pointless. You know what I mean? Like
He was in his feelings.
But
I got a take about that. I'll get to that after this.
that shit that was. I mean, like. But it's Drake though, so I wouldn't expect nothing less.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
man.
Earl said. Yeah.
You don't think
Yeah.
ASAP is an auntie?
Yeah, he said anti, like your auntie. I said, yeah, all right, yeah, this nigga here.
Oh shit! Hold on. All right, gang. Rara trying to do good and your missing presence. Tell little bro.
That bitch ass nigga ain't he ain't fucking up.
Nah, he doing good, man. We trying to get him to talk.
Yeah, hey, bitch ass nigga, don't be scared now, nigga.
Nah, he good, man.
He's a little shy.
He's a little shy.
Hey, shout out Playthe5ive, man. Go subscribe.
Nigga said
Go,
shout out like he ain't no
comment,
one.
like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like what they
Fuck
doing
with
over there at
Playthe5ive
Playthe5ive,
podcast.
man.
Most entertaining podcast in the world. Come fuck with us.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. We gonna hit you later.
Hey, Ewok, bro, send me that though.
I got you.
Pause. All right.
Hey.
What he say?
He said pause. Ewop, send me that? That's crazy. All right, let me call, bro.
We here at Playthe5ive have been privy to connections.
Yeah. What's shaking, brother? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm all right, man. I got my brother AC Dub, the aux cord whisperer from TikTok, on the line with me, and you had a hilarious take, by the way, about this Drake album. And first of all, let me give a background behind my brother. He on TikTok, he about 10,000 followers, ain't it?
Yeah.
You-
About 10K.
You a DJ, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm a DJ.
You tend to call yourself a vibe cultivator, and I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't just DJ, you know what I'm saying? I make sure, you know what I'm saying, meals are right, you know what I'm saying? The ladies are having a good time. You know, it's a whole vibe. You know what I mean? It's a whole thing to it.
Listen, we is in Dallas. You is in Houston. After this conversation, we're going to have more. And we'll get to that after this because, yes, sir. We is too close. Let's get it popping, all that. Anyway, but, yeah, your fucking take on the For All the Dogs album was pretty funny to me. And a point that I wanted to highlight is what you said, that this is dad in the club music. This is old man in the club music.
This is definitely like old nigga in the club music. Like, you too old to be in here. Like, you 37.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my brother disagreed. He don't believe that shit at all. All right, continue your point.
Break it down for us.
Let me tell you how. Like, his motivation and the person who has been helping him curate the albums is Lil Yachty.
Right.
I mean, he's younger. That's a young nigga who curating the album. Like, you the old nigga, you 37. You about to be 40. 40 damn near.
Damn.
And you listening to Lil Yachty? Come on. Like everybody who loves, like, Drake's core fan base is from 33 and up.
30. I'm 30. Nigga, I was there.
Okay, so
I
give you. So we 30 and up.
Mm-hmm.
That means we having kids.
Yeah,
we working.
Yeah.
We, you know what I'm saying? We getting married.
That's why that shit ain't hitting for us.
Bro, if you talking about that shit is not gonna get you a 747. Talking about the old.
Hold on. Talking about that shit is exactly what got Drake a 747.
That's a
you
fact.
say what?
Listen.
He said what?
Listen.
Okay, talking about that is exactly what got Drake to 747.
Not about no marriage or no kids or no mature shit.
I'll take it a step further. Drake has been talking about his career, his successes in his career, and his failures in relationships romantically.
Sure.
That nigga has made a Red Pill album on the slick.
That was funny. Okay. I'm not mad at that.
Why will feel this way about Future, bro?
Oh, because Future has let us know who he was from the beginning. Future ain't never changed. The only thing that nigga changed is his flow.
So when did Drake change?
He ain't never betrayed us.
Bro, you think Drake didn't make a dramatic change?
When did he change?
At CLB, when
I
he
have
got his heart broken.
That's when he changed
Let
CLB.
me tell you.
I have a
talking about
question.
some shit less than a year ago.
Yeah,
Can I ask a question for the guest on the phone?
For sure.
that's AC Dub.
All right.
The Cobb, but it's AC Dub.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and I don't want to be reductive, but could you argue that there was a time back in like the If You're Reading This era maybe that Drake was rapping for the rappers and it still didn't really get the traction that maybe rapping for the rappers may have deserved, and that could be the reason for the change? Like, I'm not trying to be reductive and say like, oh, like he's just, I don't know. It's hard to...
Drake wanted money. After
Right.
If You're Reading This Is Too Late, he said, "Oh shit, they gonna give me this much per album. Let me put as many of these hoes as I can possibly put out."
I'm not mad.
And I'm not mad at that, because everybody who has been able to reach that pinnacle in hip hop has always gone for the money. Like Hove did it with Kingdom Come and all of them Sprint. He had that shit on our Sprint phones and our Blackberries and shit. Like all of that shit. Like everybody go for the money at some point in time. All I'm saying is that Drake felt like his career success, he felt like he deserved Serena and he felt like he deserved Rihanna, and that's why this is his Red Pill album. Like, I'm angry at you.
I absolutely agree. It's absolutely the Red Pill album. This is a very like hip hop Andrew Tate type of album. I don't disagree with that at all.
You think
I just feel like
okay, you are a DJ. This shit ain't sonically pleasing, dog. Some of this shit is crazy.
It does sound cool.
And
no, like I feel like no, like first of all, hip hop kind of. I'm not gonna say hip hop dead because I'm a DJ.
You gonna play this shit? You gonna play this shit?
No, I'm not,
guarantee
bro.
you gonna play this
I got a hold on. I got an R&B party. I got an R&B party on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not playing none of this shit.
Well, and you would expect to have a Drake
Hey,
record.
bitch, bro, you gonna play?
Not one record.
Tune into his shit. Tune into his shit. Hey, we gonna be watching.
Hey, no,
we gonna be
matter of fact,
watching.
listen, we gonna be.
I'm gonna be watching.
We gonna be coming
No,
down.
I've been out here now Drake song, nigga.
We gonna be coming down there to the R&B parties for
Absolutely.
fucking.
No, bro, I'm off of this hip hop shit. Like,
Yeah, man, it sucked this year, dog. We gonna, hey, listen, we gonna get into. I want to have some real conversations with you. We gonna do some face-to-face podding and shit. Pause, yeah, all that.
for sure.
But yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Listen, we gonna get into some shit, but I'm about to get back to this. G, we gonna get. I appreciate you taking the phone call, dog. I might get a couple of these nigga followers. I appreciate you, G. Stay up, G.
All right, bet. Yeah.
Cool nigga, man.
That kind of goes into, I guess,
He gonna play that shit.
Absolutely.
You think so?
I think transitionally, this kind of goes into like the criticisms of this album, some of which I agree with and some of which I don't. But your podcast, Jesus, had a few choice words for this album.
Podfather.
The Podfather himself.
You know what? No, Joe ain't say nothing crazy about this.
I don't think
album.
so. But he like choice
You think
words.
Joe was hating, Earl?
Yeah.
Nah.
I told you my analogy. If Kwame Brown did a video talking about LeBron, your footing not right, you need to get your footing together, you need to work on your release. Niggas gonna look at Kwame Brown like, nigga, that's LeBron.
But if
Like, nigga, that's LeBron and you're Kwame Brown.
nah, that's a wrong.
Even if Kwame had a podcast, we still gonna be like, nigga, that's LeBron and you're Kwame Brown.
Those that can't do teach has always been an analogy that has worked because those who haven't necessarily made it in the game have always made the best teachers.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Jordan can't coach.
So Jordan can't coach.
Jordan can't coach.
Jason Kidd could.
I think LeBron might be able to coach because he's just something else up there. But like most great players can't coach, bro.
The one exception is Dion.
Yeah, that's some wild
Tentatively.
shit.
Most greats don't even try to coach though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But they say why? Jordan has said himself, I can't coach because I don't have the patience for this.
yeah, that's a talent.
But what's your point in saying that though?
I forgot. I don't
That Joe being a podcaster.
Oh no. Okay, listen. No, so this was my original point to that. That's a decent. I'm not mad at that if Drake didn't openly say Budden was the nigga he rapped like. That's the first time I heard Drake, I thought it was Joe Budden. Because he was dissing a nigga in Canada. I was like, oh, yep, there go Joe dissing a nigga in Canada.
Way
but
back.
it was fucking Drake dissing a nigga in Canada. I forgot who the fuck it was, but he dissed a nigga in Canada. He was rapping like Joe. He said, I rap like Joe. Blase, this, that, and the third.
Rapping like Joe didn't get him a 747.
got him.
Again, I'm gonna reference this 747 a lot in this episode, y'all. 'Cause y'all don't realize how crazy that is. Like,
You got a modest
he don't
house
have a
in the
jet, nigga.
937.
You don't have a fucking jet, nigga. You don't have a.
But if that don't,
a 747 is what we take if we want to fly somewhere.
right.
That's what we take.
Right. What I'm saying is, if that don't matter to you, then
No, that does matter to me.
I'm talking about to the nigga who you saying it against. If you got a
Oh, of course it don't matter to the nigga who don't got the 747.
No, listen. If you got a what's your dream car? Like on some not even
Hellcat.
A Hellcat, SRTs, niggas, you get all that shit, right? So that's your favorite car, right? You pull up in your Hellcat SRT, that bitch fully blase, this, that, and the third. A nigga pull up on the side of you in a Lambo. Is you gonna be like, damn, I'm in the Hellcat, or is you gonna be like, I got a Hellcat?
I'm not gonna give a fuck.
Drake and Joe don't give a fuck about the fact that he didn't get in rap. Like Joe couldn't. You think Joe?
Nobody
hold
said
on.
Joe gives a fuck.
Hold
But
up.
This is what people do. Like, nobody said Joe gives a fuck. Nobody said Joe not gonna be able to sleep at night.
Nah, Joe said it. Joe was like, it's okay. You're and niggas.
Nobody said that. We
Joe
agree
said
with that.
Joe did say. Joe said, it's okay. You'll grow up one day.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Joe is fucking. That is growth. That
Yeah,
nigga
facts.
is boy. Like I said, after.
Like I was saying, man, like niggas, I don't know. I just feel like it's when a nigga at that level.
You can't talk about him.
I don't say they're above criticism, but I feel like it should be more respectful. You know what I mean? Like and more.
Did you listen?
And I feel like we should handle that with more grace. Like nigga, we're watching. The nigga won away from Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? We watching greatness. So I feel like we should when we saying this shit, it should be a little bit more respectful. We should be a little bit more appreciative. You know
I
what
think
so because I feel like it's the same thing with Brian. You know what I mean? Like you could criticize Brian because he's older and shit, but nigga is still Brian and he's still doing amazing things. So whatever he's doing, it's additive. It's gravy.
So that's
it's extra.
So that's
he's already. You know what I'm saying?
Do that go for every single thing? If you are an amazing person, if you are amazing at it, we should respect it and not talk nothing about it if we care about it.
No, I didn't say that. I say it should just be a little bit more respectful.
Again,
and a little more
Now hear me out. Now hear me out. Did you listen to what Joe Budden said?
I heard what he. I didn't hear everything, but I heard what
you
I heard.
You heard the shit that Drake.
He said, "Get away from Yachty, like get away from the young niggas."
he said like I don't give a fuck about like Kai Cenat. You're nearly 36, and like you should theoretically. I want to hear Drake make music about like growing into like
that's why I
pause
disagree with
manhood.
you.
Or some shit
That's
like
why
that.
I'm like
because you don't care about
the same
growth.
thing with bro. No, but who's the decider of growth? Like who's where's the cutoff? Like is it 35, 34,
No,
33, 32? Who's the decider?
It's what you doing. It's your actions, nigga. If you still talking about the same, if you talk crazy shit is
Future's only gotten more and more successful.
Again,
every year he's going higher and higher as far as success. Talking about the same shit.
What you keep conflating?
Future older than Drake.
You keep conflating money. you keep conflating money and like music. I
didn't say nothing about money.
Yes, you are, nigga. You keep talking about what these niggas are accomplishing. What the fuck are we?
Wait, so they
the music?
They doing this shit for free? They doing this shit for nothing?
No, but the music is not that good to us. The niggas who don't think that it's not. We not saying this is the worst shit that could have possibly ever came out.
I'm not agreeing with you saying it's not good, but y'all said
you said no.
You said it's. I don't care. Okay, if you don't think it's good, that's cool. Y'all said no. He shouldn't be talking about this. That's
no,
why
the fuck
I'm like,
we
no.
didn't.
I didn't say that.
No, the fuck
That's
we
what
didn't.
Joe just said. Y'all agreed with this shit.
No, what we said, what and maybe what Joe is getting at, because again, you didn't hear the whole shit.
I heard what I heard.
Did you not hear the whole? Did you hear everything?
I heard him say, "Get away from y'all."
That nigga said he loved the album.
Okay, you could love the album and still like.
No, he said
what's
he
your
liked
point?
the album.
What's your point?
My point
is,
is,
you love the album. That doesn't mean nothing.
Do you not hear you contradicting yourself?
I don't care if you love the album. If I say I love the album, but this is wrong, I hate this, but I love the album.
Let me go.
That's
so
pointless.
no criticism.
It doesn't mean shit.
So criticism don't mean nothing.
Let me go. Wait.
I love this album don't mean shit.
Because you said something about it.
Let me go for a quick second here.
Once you criticize
Bro,
something, that means you don't love it.
No, I'm saying the two has nothing to do with each other. If you're gonna criticize the album, criticize the album. Don't qualify it with I love it though.
Right.
I love it though.
Hold on a
but
second.
I hate this.
Wait.
Just say what you hate or
Hold on
say
a second.
you love it.
Let me just say.
Black and white.
Hold on.
You saying that, not me.
They have the same last name, by the way.
Right.
Okay. So I do not agree with Joe's criticisms. I think that it is more bias in what Budden wants to hear for what he is going through. On the flip side of growth and on the flip side of what people want to hear, hate for anything is going to be very loud at all times. When 444 came out, people were calling Jay classist, elitist, like scum for, you weren't, but like people were, because he was rapping about caviar and deviled eggs, right?
That nigga was talking
like that,
crazy. That nigga was talking
He was.
He said it though. That nigga said, "Hey man, I'm
but
starting."
People were saying like, "Hey, like this motherfucker's an elitist. Like this is not like this is bullshit."
He said it.
It's that same thing, and I don't want to like reduce what Joe was saying, but I think that if you are tapping in with younger artists and you are making music for whatever reason, whether you're Drake or not, I don't really think that that's. You can have your opinion as a podcaster. I just don't really think it matters, or I don't think it should like bother you, or you should take points away.
I don't like the fact
because it sounds like immature to you. Like I know he's not actually that old, but it's like, oh, this isn't music that I like can play shuffleboard to. Like it really doesn't matter. Like I can't listen to this at bingo night.
Right.
But also Drake was super fucking sensitive with that response. That whole paragraph.
That was very
the 747
sensitive.
was funny.
That shit was hilarious.
The people showing up and
I think
like,
it was on brand for Drake.
God, bro, if you
Hold on,
like
some
a
light skin
nigga,
shit.
if you
Some
like
light
a nigga, you
How?
give. Is that not corny?
I thought that was shit
Is that
talk.
not corny?
I thought
is
it was-
that Earl? Is
Is
that
that
corny?
corny?
Is that corny?
Responding to a nigga on the internet? When you're Drake,
that was a zesty response.
Drake was in everybody comments.
That's
He's in
crazy.
everybody comments.
This nigga will
But that's
give a
weird.
cape to a
That's
nigga
true.
he like.
Wait,
He'll
wait,
give
hold
a
on.
cape to a nigga he like, boy.
So it's corny when he respond to Joe Budden. It's not corny when he respond to everybody else comments.
Who else?
He's in Ben the Don comments, OBJ, Ben, all type of niggas. He's in the comments.
In the same videos that he doing shit with these niggas, he in OBJ and Ben